Hello, everybody. This is Shirley Henderson from SherWork.com, and today's episode of Sher's podcast it is Shirley Henderson's proposal of marriage reform, part 3. All right, you guys, let's get started. This is a long podcast. It is chunk in parts. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I've been working on this issue of the divorce situation for 4 years. And I'm not going to stop until I see improvements. This is something I'm very passionate about because I believe that all the problems on the world are because of divorce. Poverty is because of divorce, depression is because of divorce, suicide rates are because of divorce, and many things are the reason of divorce. And nobody's talking about it. Nobody wants to talk about this. It's a huge elephant in the society, and humanity is paying the price. So here I am. Today I woke up and I was reading this article about Ireland, who has this mandatory rule that people who wants to get a divorce, they have to wait 5 years, and they want to lower it to 2 years. And I think that's not the solution. I think it's not going to solve the problems of people. You're not going to make someone hostage not to want to leave you. If you're a bad partner, you should be allowed to go. Nobody should be in prison to want their freedom. I think only makes things worse. But on my resolution, on my conclusion, after all these years, I think I am close to having this real solution, and I think that once it's implemented and we can have the statistics that yes, it is working, it can go into globally adoption. And Shirley Henderson's proposal of marriage reform is those 2 years that Ireland wants to put after they get married and wait to get a divorce. I want to say, you know what? Okay. Let's take your 2 years, but let's put them before people get married and see if for real they want to get married. Two outcomes can happen. One, the expiration of the license, nobody gets married, or they get married. Even if they cancel it, it's fine because they want to get married with another person, they want to have another license with another person, they can cancel it, it's fine. But at least they don't fall into this horrible situation where they have kids and the kids, they grow up without a father, they're fatherless, the higher delinquencies are made by fatherless kids, the higher rates of drug addiction is by fatherless kids. And so let's bring this commitment for people. And we're not suggesting that it will be a complete success, but at least I think and I have faith and I want to believe that it will be better. And not just the family union, but society and humanity. So if this is implemented and distributed in a way, this needs to be really well organized. First of all, okay, the rule of law, we're going to wait 2 years before people can get married. But also the government and social institutions, they need to build programs that they will be talking, they will bring the couple, I don't know, once a week, and they will talk about financials together and how to get a home, maybe making a savings account for a down payment for a home, or maybe they have, for some home buyer programs that they have to take these lessons, and the man and the woman can know how to fix, plumbing issues, how to paint, or maybe make some Habitat for Humanity, implement Habitat for Humanity programs into those 2-year waiting periods where they can be building their homes and helping other people build their own homes. And maybe we're gonna solve so many problems, guys, that I think we not even know how many problems we're gonna be solving. But we need to work together. We need to cooperate massively. We need to collaborate with one another. We really want to have this control of social control of families, and we need to, people need to stop stealing other people's wives and other people's husbands, and just focus on yourself first, love yourself first so you can love other people and respect other people. And we need to respect each other as a community, as a humans, and allow those families to grow. And I mean, I understand that there are situations where people, they run out of love completely. And I think the reason why they fail out of love completely is because they're not choosing the right person. So these 2 years, the conclusion that I arrive every single year when I'm making my research, and these 4 years that I've been working hard, is because I arrived to the same conclusion. People are not choosing wisely their partners. They're going for the shiny whatever you're chasing. And I understand that. Why? Because the love, it is completely chemical. It is chemical. We are made of chemistry. And just like any drug, it fades away. So this 2 year period is going to allow relationships and couples to choose wisely. They will have more things in common. They will really figure out who they are, grow up together, and decide. We want to do this. We want to go together into the future. We want to build a family. We want to belong to this community. Do we want to help these other people to build their families? It's going to be amazing. I mean, think about this. Think about it and give it a try and give it an opportunity. And even if you don't find these institutions, programs in place, build them. Build them. I know there are a lot of people watching. They have these organizations, and they have a social media following, and they can implement it. Shirley Henderson's proposal of marriage reform, it's for the entire world. I didn't come out with it just for me. I come out with this idea to reform the broken marriage institutions. The institution of marriage, it is collapsing. And I think this will give us something to hold on to, something to digest, because I know it's a hard topic. Nobody likes to talk about it. It is hard. It is painful. It brings horrible memories for everybody. And we don't want this to continue because it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. On the episode number 3, I think, or 2, I was talking about the Millennials and this generation, the outcome of us not doing something about the marriage problem probably will be the first generation to massively spend their old years on places where old people retire by themselves because they don't have a wife, they don't have a husband, they don't have kids. On social media, everybody's chasing the carrot of the Joneses. Everybody wants to keep up with the Joneses, and everybody wants to go on these vacations to have a selfie and to buy the car to have a selfie, and they're getting into huge amounts of debt. And so this problem can be resolved by putting some time before the fact. So my name is Shirley Henderson, and I want to see you succeed in every area of your life. I am on the side of humankind, and you can find me on my blog. You can find this episode is on my blog, sherwork.com, and you can find me on my social media. On Instagram is shirley.henderson. Twitter is share-henderson. On Scent, which is a decentralized social media, it is Sher Henderson 21. On Steemit, it is Shirley Henderson. think it's the only one that I catch my name fully.